Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here to some more Fan Fridays, this time with a battle from Christian, who just wants to show off his crazy Dedenne. So I'm excited for when that thing hits the field, but we also have an Arcanine, we also have a Garchomp, so let's just tear through the rating battle spot and see how it goes. So challenged by Pokemon Trainer, waiting for that opening animation just to see where everything goes. And it's going to be a Breloom. Breloom is scary. I think it's got a Focus Sash, something's getting spored, and it is going to want to beat you over the head afterwards. So Garchomp versus Breloom, man, this has some Gen 4 right there. But Garchomp straight outrage into the Breloom, and Breloom, what is it gonna have except for a Focus Sash? So that's gonna be the Spore, and like clockwork. But I can respect the Garchomp, just mad aggro outrage. Haven't seen that as much. Maybe you can get away with it a bit more on the battle spot because they might not bring a Fairy type Pokemon. But yeah, Garchomp's asleep, switching it out, that's kind of risky, and then going into the Arcanine. But the Arcanine gives you an extreme speed as well as the Intimidate, so Breloom might not have a lot of damage to do, and Rock Tomb. So yeah, Rock Tomb Spore, reduces sweeping, gets the outspeed, and it's just pretty much like a two-tap, you know? Slows them slower than Breloom, Breloom picks them up, and that's going to be it. But Breloom, or not Breloom, Arcanine switching out for the Garchomp to bait the Spore or Respore, but why not Extreme Speed after that? Why not Extreme Speed after that? Okay, so things are getting a little fancy. Breloom with the Rock Tomb, though, trying to throw down through a couple of these sleep turns, maybe, showing that Breloom isn't really that scary and isn't really that equipped to take out the Garchomp. It's spamming down the Rock Tomb, trying to maybe set up for another Pokemon coming in. But Pheromosa, unless it is Scarf Chomp, you know, Pheromosa really isn't going to care too much, so one Rock Tomb would be enough into whatever setup that needs. But now Breloom showing the Bullet Seed, also switching in Arcanine for the attack drop, really making Breloom's life impossible right now with this Garchomp. Yeah, it looks like the Intimidate wasn't even needed. Oh, Garchomp though, coming in for the max amount of sleep, and Breloom will find some more Bullet Seeds, so it looks like the Intimidate mattering in this case. Yeah, Garchomp just refused to wake up. He's been working too hard. Just wants to get a nice nap. Breloom with a bad RNG into the Earthquake from the Garchomp, and that is going to make the opponent's life pretty bad. So, giving up most of your Garchomp just for the Breloom. Yeah, Breloom, you can deal with it. You know, Grass-type Pokemon. Spore isn't as effective these days, but now it's Pheromosa, so Pheromosa is going to wipe out the Garchomp. Garchomp has no sweeping power, switching it out, going into the Arcanine. Arcanine means that, hey, if it's physical, going to hit that Intimidate one more time. If it isn't, what's it going to do? I don't think it can. It's really, yeah, the special Pheromosa isn't really equipped to deal with Arcanine. The obvious switch out with that Ice Beam is something, but getting the Freeze hacks. Can Arcanine find a way to thaw out, or is Pheromosa -1 high jump kick from the Pheromosa can do 50% to the Arcanine, so that's some scary damage. Nice little mix-up on that Pheromosa. Beast Boost will be boosting its attack, so alright, yeah, it's an attack. Offensive Pheromosa, lunge, high jump kick, question mark, Ice Beam. Got that for the Dragons, but Dedenne, can Dedenne deal with the +1? Well, Fairy typing is going to help from that high jump kick, so actually, yeah, Fairy typing really reducing a lot of that potential, but Cheek? No way! Oh, that's scary. That's actually ridiculous. Wow. Because I know what's going on right here. Cheek Pouch is one of the coolest abilities. Unfortunately, it doesn't get a lot of support, and this is kind of why. Because it's terrifyingly powerful. You get a third of your health whenever you consume a berry. Berries can give you an extra 50%, 25% of your health for not doing much. And Kee Berry, I don't think, like, I never made this connection until now. Maybe I have, but it feels like something's just a little miss right now. As we go into the Black Hole Eclipse from the Pheromosa, what Dark type move does Pheromosa get to actually Z-move into? And why you Dark Z-moving the Dedenne? I guess this is last ditch, try to do as much as possible. Dedenne not caring, but that will be the Kee Berry boost. And then Cheek Pouch. And then Parabolic Charge. So this Dedenne, it's actually able to recycle. So whenever Dedenne uses Recycle, it gets 33% of its hit points. It gets a third of its health back off of that. If it was a Citrus Berry, it'd be doing whatever. But this is a new way of doing it. You run Kee Berry, so that means physical hits heal you. You heal 30% off of physical hits, while physical hits are doing less damage because Kee Berry is giving you a plus. And then you recycle, and then you Parabolic Charge. And then the last Pokemon's a Gyarados. So, I mean, what's Gyarados going to do? It can Mega. It can even have an Earthquake, but it's already at +2. So, actually, let's factor in the damage. Let's see how much the super effective Earthquake would do. Right? It's got to have Earthquake. Taunts. But, I mean, Parabolic Charge, it's not 4x, but it's still going to hurt. Oh, went for the Charm. Why do you have so much physical hate, Dedenne? You don't need that much. So, Gyarados now thinking that's safe to go for the... Okay, Dragon Dance, but I don't think that's going to matter because, yeah, that's going to be Parabolic Charge. So, does Dedenne have damage? Kinda. I was hoping for 2. Oh, wow. Okay, Dedenne does not have damage. Verlisify is just that frail because that's super effective crit right there on Gyarados. Now, Gyarados is naturally bulky. Doesn't show the Earthquake, though. Waterfall at +1. So, yeah, doubling that damage would be just fine. Kee Berry healing is good. And then Parabolic Charge. Dedenne not healing an insane amount off of that. Taunt's gonna wear off. I mean, Gyarados can't risk another taunt. You just gotta go for it. But will Dedenne read? If Dedenne gets the read for the BM, that'd be fine. But yeah, you just Parabolic Charge victory. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot. We gotta do our stat breakdown, guys. We gotta figure out how that Dedenne works. Cause there's a lot of cool stuff about that. I like it. You know what I like about that strategy? It felt like an ogre. And you know what ogres are? They're like onions. There's layers to it. Because I was like, okay, I can see what's coming. The cheek pouch is going to do a thing. Oh, Kee Berry instead of Citrus Berry. So finding the tankiness. That's nice. Oh, Parabolic Charge. So getting, you know, an extra 10 to 15% of your health back on top of gaining 33% of your health. Recycle turns are kind of risky, but if you're getting some physical Pokemon, you get to set up infinitely, and then I guess Dedenne, you know, just max out hit points, max out special defense. I don't think the speed matters when you're trying to play that much of a tank, and then your defense just keeps adding up. So the Charm seems like the extra little bit, you know, plus, okay, so here's the cool thing about scaling things. You guys might get bored of me, like, talking about this so much, but if you have a +1 and a -1, so your opponent's -1 attack, your +1 defense, that's actually going to be stronger than if you had +2 defense or your opponent had -1. So -2 attack, +1 defense, the opponent's doing no damage, and you're able to set up and gives me recycles or anything that you want, and it even works against Taunt, as we saw. But I have to stop looking at those Pokemon stats. We showed a crazy Purugly earlier, but it's just not tanky. Like, why, Game Freak? Why? You want to know why the meta's stale? That's why. Because you're not giving these stats to Pokemon that can dream, that can make it work. Give Dedenne, like, bump that up to 77 hit points. You know, give it 10 on the hit points. Give it 20 defense, 15 special defense. It might be good after that. All right, so now we have Gyarados versus Goodra. Goodra's not physically tanky, but Gyarados just comes in for an Earthquake. No Dragon Dance. Just Gyarados is doing a thing. And I'm interested in this Gyarados. We didn't see an Ice Fang. Goodra just using Dragon Tail. Okay, then. Manectric is the one dragged out. Manectric can pull some fun stuff. And it will be Manectric just staying in, going for the Mega. Maybe has that Hidden Power Ice. Maybe just kind of working with what it's got. It's like, okay, Goodra, not the Dedenne Pokemon. We'll see the next Pokemon for that Dedenne Pokemon. But until that, wow, this Goodra just losing all of his... Yo, what's up with this team? Like, I'm actually worried. Oh, Eerie Impulse, what? Special attack. Okay, then. I was just about to say, I'm worried about this Dedenne's special defense. But now we have Support Mega Manectric, a 135 base speed Pokemon throwing down the special attack drop. Well, that's support for Dedenne for sure. And then look at all this Intimidate. Like, why do you need this much Intimidate when you're doing Kee Berry stuff? I guess if you're just going up against, like, a super effective, boosted, physical, hate, Dedenne comes in, immune to the Dragon Tail. Goodra got Eerie Impulsed. And now we're going to see Goodra do something. Because Dedenne has Kee Berry. It's not going to be using the Z move. Corkscrew Crash. Hey! It's got Pseudo Fairy Dunk. Alright. Iron Tail? We saw... Was that Poison Tail? I saw Poison come through. I was like, that's weird. This is an interesting little Goodra. But hey, look at that. No damage. Cheek Pouch back to full. And Dedenne also has the Toxic. So, doesn't need to kill through Parabolic Charge. Has a very interesting moveset. So, Parabolic Charge, Recycle, Toxic Charm. A little too much physical hate, I feel. I don't know what you can do about special. It just needs a special defense boost, and then things get really interesting. But if you're doing this, if you have Charm, wouldn't it make more sense to do the Moringa Berry for special attackers? But then there's more physical in the game. Like, you match up with Garchomp, you know, you hit it with Intimidate, you get a Kee Berry in there. That Earthquake, actually, that Earthquake still sucks because you're not that tanky. Oh, well. I don't know. This is wild. The Dedenne is working pretty well. I'm having fun. So that's going to be a Parabolic Charge. Yeah, tag Goodra for 3 damage. Actually, we can figure out how much damage was dealt. Oh, wait, he didn't heal because he was at full health. Dang it, never mind. So I guess it's going to put Goodra into that position. You can just free recycle. Like, that's the great thing about the Toxic, is that once Toxic's down, you get free recycle. Boom. Berries for days. Doesn't matter. Berries for days. You consume it whenever. That's going to be poison coming through. Boom. Goodra's done. But now what happens if a very powerful special attacker that can hit you super effective comes in? Granted, there's not many of them, because Electric Fairy actually has good special defensive typing. Honchkrow is going to come in with that Heat Wave, though. It's like, all right, Honchkrow, do your worst. But Parabolic Charge will be the response. I'm so confused on this data. I was about to say, I'm so confused on this data's damage. So it looks like it's doing more than it should. Honchkrow surviving on that Focus Sash, not even RNG right there. So yeah, Mega Gyarados is just way too bulky to worry about damage calculations, and the opponent forfeits. Dedenne needs a buff, but that's still pretty awesome. Like, I'm still blown away how, like, that worked with Dedenne's poor stats, and, like, how terrifying it would be if Dedenne was actually good stats. Wow. Good job, Christian.